All right, Kid Chili, be safe. Chili was off the hook. Chili said weave is part of Black culture. Imitating another people is part of Black culture. We are in trouble. We are in trouble. Beauty.com, going once. Beauty.com, going twice.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about the
I
hair.
need to see you, Beauty. Stop hiding. Let me see you.
Oh, I'm not sure I can be called Beauty.
You're beautiful. I'm sure. I'm sure. If you
I mean,
have,
we just had a conversation about the hair, and I wanted to try to be a
I
little
want
bit
to
more
see.
articulate about it.
Let me see you. Let me see you. You're absolutely gorgeous. Okay, where are you, by the way?
I'm in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. I will be in Pittsburgh Saturday, June the 6th for the Pennsylvania State Black Parent Training. So make sure you spread the word. And if you know
definitely
the radio show, tell them to get in contact with me. Dr. Umar needs you to interview him about the upcoming Pennsylvania State Black Parent Know Your School Rights Training, which will be in Pittsburgh on Saturday, June the 6th. So
I will definitely keep that posted and spread the word. I wanted to kind of talk to you a little bit about the reparations in terms of hair.
yes.
And so I heard the young lady talking before me, and I just want to remind you, while we're talking to our African queens and our women, I agree with you, but I want you to remember to do things with love.
Do things with love. Tell me more about that. How would you like
so
me
to? I'm so nervous. So there are women who there are African American women, African queens, however you want to refer to us, but there are women who wear weaves, there are women who wear their hair and everything in between, and we deal with self-esteem issues either way you look at it, whether you're wearing your hair or a weave. And I think that from our African kings, I think from our men, it just doesn't go both ways. So I think the more we are encouraged to be ourselves, because you're talking to somebody who, I can wear a weave, I don't have to. I can wear my hair, I can perm it, I don't have to. I love my people regardless, you know, and I know that that's how you feel as well. And I understand what you're saying with the reparations. I definitely do. But I just want to remind you that so many of our men are not like you in terms of loving us for who we are. You can look me in my face and say that you're beautiful. But so many of our men do not look us in our faces and say that you're beautiful. They're looking at everything else. We have so much work to do.
Keep going. Why you stop? I'm agreeing with you. Keep going. I thought, why you stop? I thought you were going to keep dropping the knowledge. That's very powerful. I just feel like that's very powerful, though. So let me ask you a question, because I agree with you totally. Dr. Umar sees all African women as queens. He loves to see them in their natural state. A lot of our men are not of the same mindset. They want to see our sisters in an artificial state because they don't appreciate the natural beauty of the Black woman. If most Black boys are raised by single mothers, what is the mistake that the single Black mother is doing to give rise to so many adult Black males who don't want to see natural Black women? In other words, and don't get me wrong, men are responsible too. I don't want to make this a mother's issue. I'm just asking you because you are a queen. What do you notice that Black women are not doing with their sons that makes it so easy for Black boys to abandon Black women for someone else? Where's the disconnect?
We are not showing them exactly what they need to see, and that is us in our essence. I agree. If that's what you're saying, I think that we're not showing them who we are. But I'm traditional, and I'd be willing to follow in the lead of our men who want to love that part of us. But, and like I said, I have no problem. You can look at my profile. I have no problem doing it all with my hair. But I just don't feel like it's, I feel like what you're saying is powerful, and I feel like it's honorable, but not many people think the way that you do, and it starts with our men. I'm a woman who would be willing to follow such suit, but it does not happen that way.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I want you to take my number, Queen, because if you're able to locate some folks who can do that interview, I want you to be able to text me and say, Doc, I got you an interview.
I'll do that. What is it?
215.
Okay.
989.
Okay.
9858.
215-989-9858.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So make sure you lock me in, and if you come across anything, shoot me a text. But I want to see you there June 6th. It's only a few months away. It's going to come quickly.
Okay, I'll do that.
Right,
Thanks
love.
for talking to me.
Appreciate you. I love a well-spoken, non-emotional Black woman who can make her point articulately without a lot of head shaking, neck snapping, and eye rolling. I can really appreciate that. That sister was very well spoken. Those are the type of Black women I want at the Douglas Amy Garvey Academy. That's what I want. We're going to have the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy for the boys, and right across the street will be the Douglas Amy Garvey Academy for the girls. Remember, we have 2 schools in Delaware. 2 schools, the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, and right across the street, the Anna Douglas and Amy Garvey Academy. And the sister who just spoke would be the type of sister I would want at the girls' school. Tap in. Omni Gassidi. Omni Gassidi going once.
Hello.
Beautiful. Where you at in the world, princess?
I'm in Hollywood.
Hollywood, California. I will be there next week. Are you aware?
Okay, no, I was not aware. Where will you be?
Okay, on Saturday, March the 7th,
Mm-hmm.
I will be giving my Black Parent Know Your School Rights Boot Camp in Long Beach.
Okay.
It is 9 until 9. Let all the parents know they can register on my website for that.
Okay, cool.
That's 12 hours. You're going to learn everything there is to know: special ed, discipline, mental health, ADHD, everything. That's the boot camp, right?
All right.
Then the very next day on Sunday, March the 8th, we will be at the Blessed Love Cultural Center, 1404 Vernon Ave. 1404 Vernon Ave, Sunday, March the 8th, 4 p.m.
Okay, cool.
And you get your tickets for that from Blessed Love. And you can Google Blessed Love Gift Shop. Get your tickets from the Blessed Love Gift Shop, 1404 Vernon Ave for Sunday. And for the Black Parent Training on Saturday, you get those tickets off my website. So we got Long Beach and Los Angeles back to back.
All right, cool.
What is your opinion on this whole hair controversy, my queen? I see you're natural. Why can't more sisters go natural? What's going on?
Well, I totally agree with you. I think that I'm nervous.
Take your time. You're doing well.
A lot of women, they are, it's these beauty standards, like you're saying, these European beauty standards. What they don't understand is that when you're wearing straight hair, we look back and we see in his story, we're not allowed. There are times when we were not allowed to wear our natural hair. But in our story, our natural hair has so much meaning to it. And there's always the excuse like, put your hair in the sew-in, it'll be braided, and it'll grow faster. actually that's not true, because when your hair is like mine, and twists and it's down, and you're allowing those oils to flow through your hair, you're going to get growth. So I really agree with the natural hair thing, and I like the fact that you said with reparations, if you're going to be spending $400 on sew-ins, how is that putting good use to the black dollar? I don't think it is. But speaking of reparations, I really like the process of preaching reparations, and I have two questions for you. One being, there's like this issue to me of white fragility, and I see white people who want to share with us the fact that they are, you know, conscious of the fact that we deserve better, and they understand that we deserve more, but it's this white fragility thing. They don't understand what to do, how to approach it, and I want to know if you have any tips about that.
Well, let me say this. I don't think there's anything we can do to address white fragility, because I believe it to be a legitimate concern. And what I mean by that is the number one cause of racism, oppression, and segregation is the fact that the European, like everyone else, wants to preserve himself.
Right.
Black people are the possessors of the dominant gene. We have the dominant DNA on the planet.
Right.
If we intermingle freely with them, then their gene pool can be removed from the earth. Because of that, I understand why he has to practice segregation. I do not excuse his mistreatment of us, but I understand segregation, because for me, segregation is not mistreatment from a certain perspective. It is self-preservation for him. As African people, we don't need to practice segregation, because there's no other group of people on earth who can reproduce us out of existence.
Right.
But we can reproduce everyone else out of existence, which is part of the reason why we're so open to everybody, because genetically speaking, we have nothing to lose. However, they have a lot to lose. So you can't address white fragility because it is a legitimate concern. There's nothing you can do about it. They are absolutely right to be paranoid about being eliminated by virtue of black reproduction.
I like that. Okay, cool. And then I also just like to say, I really appreciate how you fear no man. That's something that I struggle with in me beginning my journey in Pan-Africanism and freedom fighting, fearing the man, and like understanding that you have to be cautious, but also understanding that you're protected and
yes,
your guys have you and all that, and get into that. So.
Absolutely. We're born with a certain destiny, and you're going to meet that destiny one way or the other. So if it is in your chart to leave this world early, you're going to leave this world early. If it's in your chart to leave this world at 100 years old, you're going to leave this world at 100 years old. Look at Queen Mother Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman probably had the most dangerous job ever for a black person. She lived to almost be 100 years old. So she is living proof that you can face down danger every single day and still live to be a century.
Right.
On the flip side, we can look at Emmett Till or Trayvon Martin, rest in peace, and look how young, Tamir Rice, look how young they left us. So my whole thing is we have to constantly discipline ourselves against fear, okay? Because fear is a natural human reaction to threat. Everyone has it, but you have to discipline yourself so the fear does not control you. You follow? And that's an everyday struggle for me. It's going to be an everyday struggle for you, because as humans, we can't help but feel fearful sometimes. But the key is to not let your fear rule your life. And too many black people, too many of us allow our fear of Europeans to run our life. And that's the problem.
Well spoken.
I'm going to see you on the 7th and 8th, Princess.
See you on the 7th and 8th.
All right now. God bless you. All right, sweetie. I'm jealous of my young brothers. I'm jealous of my late 20 and 30-year-old brothers out there, because y'all have a lot of beautiful women in your age group. Y'all have a lot of beautiful women in your age group. Those last two sisters who tapped in, last three sisters who tapped in, very, very beautiful. And they appear to be in that late 20s, 30-year-old age. They seem to be between 25 and 35. So you young brothers need to get it together and snatch one of those beautiful queens. As for me, I'm looking for a little bit older queen. I'm looking for a little bit older queen, okay? 35 to 45, maybe a few years older, you know, 46, 47, 35 to 45 though. That's my range. That's my range. But for you young brothers, go get you one of those beautiful young princesses out there. Settle down, get married, build you a family, okay? And make it happen. Go ahead and tap in. Go ahead and tap in. Oh, I'm trying to tap in. What's going on? It's not letting me tap in. What's going on here? Nah, those sisters was well spoken. So we got some good young sisters. Everybody's not trying to be Cardi B, brothers. Everybody's not trying to be Cardi B. You can't tell me that all of our sisters in their 20s and 30s want to be Cardi B. It's not true. You just heard from 3 of them in a row. Very beautiful, very well spoken. Okay, they ain't got on the tightest pants. They ain't got on fake eyelashes. They was all natural. You can get you a decent sister in your age group. Problem is you keep trying to meet them at the club and the concert. Stop looking for women at the club and the concert, brother. If you're only looking for your queen at the club and the concert, you're not going to find her. Meet her at the lecture. Go to the library. Go to the community town hall meeting. Go to the school board meeting. Stop trying to meet a queen at a concert and a club. That's the mistake you're making, because you're only looking in a certain place that attracts a certain woman. Go somewhere else. Would I date a woman who's 50 years old? I could. Cookie jar need to be 35, but I could. I can't tap in. What's going on with the tap in? My tap in not working, y'all. My tap in not working. Somebody else try to tap in. I got to start over. My tap in.